So today I'm going to talk to you about casual sex. And I keep hearing it over and over with so many of my clients. And let me be specific. I'm talking to you from a woman's perspective. Okay, so I cannot speak about how guys feel and whatever. But this is for you women out there who talk about casual sex or having casual sex. This is for you. And for the men that are listening, this could be really interesting for you because maybe you're having casual sex, and then maybe you could hear what it could feel like for the girl. Okay. So, so much of where and the reason why I do what I do, I'm a love coach. I'm on a mission to help you actually find your partner to do life with, right? I have been married for 17 years and we're obsessed with each other. We're having the time of our lives, traveling. We have 2 amazing little kids. It's all the things. And I'm really, want to tell you, where I was before I found him. I would think, oh, I'm just going to have sex, and that would help progress this relationship. This will help him commit to me or love me, or maybe, what can I do to satisfy him so he will just oh my gosh, choose me over everyone else. And so if that is something that really resonates with you, or if you felt this way, I really want you to lean into what I'm about to say, okay? Because I would never have been able to find my husband, Will, if I didn't take a moment to reflect and actually realize that having casual sex, where I would think to myself, oh, it's just fun, or have my reasons for all these things that I just told you, right? If I didn't stop to actually think about it, and get off that freaking autopilot, every single time, truly, I was just feeling less than. I was feeling like not worthy of anyone, of any love. And so if you are in that place where you're finding yourself having sex with somebody, and there's a part of you that feels like unworthy or just feeling worthless, I want you to know that you have the power to truly change your life. And it really starts with making the conscious decision of, let me see what I really want. Let me think about what I really want. And sometimes we're so scared that it doesn't exist, that maybe we're not worthy of it. Maybe there isn't anything else out there for us. So you just settle for whatever you can get, which is a little bit of love in quotes, right? Quotation marks. And at the end of the day, it's not. Because if you're just having casual sex with somebody and thinking, maybe it'll become something, and when it doesn't, and they end up leaving you or not committing to you, you start to feel like, wait, something is wrong with me. Why am I not enough? And you are enough, but you have to take the action, make the decision to choose actions that are aligned with your real dream. And your freaking dream is, I want to have the happily ever after, the forever person to have a family with and build a family with, or whatever. I want you to remember what your dreams were. And I want you to realize that you're drifting away from it. Maybe you're giving up on that dream because of what actions you've been taking. And casual sex will absolutely be taking you away, further away from that happily ever after, do life with your forever person. Okay? And so understand something. This is not meant to shame you if you've ever had sex and casual sex or any of that stuff. It's not. And I want to be clear about that. It's about, if you have the intention, if you really want to find your forever partner, casual sex is not going to help you get there, period. And if you think you could keep having casual sex with somebody and still you meet your forever person, or that person will become the serious person, it's not going to happen either. Like and I want you to like hear that. And so like perhaps in your head, you keep convincing yourself to keep doing what you've been doing. But if you really get real with yourself, it hasn't led you to what you really want. So try it my way. Just try it my way. Just actually, like after this episode, like truly be intentional. Be like, you know what? It's a new year. Let me just try it out for what? Give it 1 month. 1 month of no casual sex. No casual sex. You know, you can take care of your own business, masturbate, whatever. Perfect. But like hooking up with someone who's not an exclusive relationship with you, make a decision not to do it. And say, you know what? Instead, let me make space to connect with someone on an emotional level. Let me connect with other people that may actually want what I want in life. Have those conversations that are under the surface and be really clear about it. And so sex does not help you get that relationship that you truly want and desire. And so I need you to like lean into that and fearlessly be like, screw it. Yes, I'm actually not screw it, right? Right? Like you're like, wait, this isn't serving me. Like, and you know what? If you stop sleeping with that guy and he's like, okay, I'm done with you, then fuck him. Bye. Who gives a shit? You deserve more, and there is more waiting for you. And if you don't believe that, then you've got a problem, a serious problem that you actually need to reach out for support. Because if there's a part of you that does not believe it exists, that there is a partner there that will absolutely love you for exactly who you are, show up for you as a best friend, add value to your life, support you, then I am like, wait a second. If you don't believe it exists, you need to get to that point. Because no freaking wonder you're going to keep having casual sex, because that's all you think you can ever get. And so like you have to know that you're worthy of so much more, and you have to know it exists. And so if you have those two things happening, casual sex, there's no room for casual sex. There's no room. But if you're like insisting, you're like, no, Jackie, I am going to have casual fun sex, right? And you know, but at the same time, you're listening to Crazy Love or Nothing, which is all about freaking amazing, lasting love, right? So clearly, you're bullshitting yourself. Clearly. You know what I'm saying? So I am calling you out. As a tough love coach, I am calling you out. You are in your own way of your amazing happiness that the universe wants to deliver. And it's time to stop bullshitting yourself and truly see you are worthy of so much more than just freaking casual sex. I promise, sex is so important, absolutely. But you have to make space and give the universe an opportunity to receive that partner that will not just give you amazing sex and you have amazing chemistry with, but all the other things that you really want. That is not fearless when it comes to commitment, wants kids if you want kids, who wants to build a life together, supports you in all the things, and it does exist. I know, like, I just can't, like, I wish I could just, you can feel my heart on this. Like, I know it so well. I feel blessed to have it. And it's my mission to pay it forward, to connect with you, for you to hear it, to not give up on finding it. And when you are having casual sex with someone who is not willing to commit to you, or is not emotionally available, or who is not really, making a space to connect with you or make you feel seen, or you can't even be comfortable with, that's not your person. And that's not your loss, it's his. And so if you're hearing this and it's just so hard for you to really believe it, then this is when, you have to take the extra step to get the extra support to break down what is going on in you, where you keep taking action that is only taking you further away from the healthy, amazing, loving relationship, where you will have amazing sex, by the way, but all the other things too. You deserve it. It exists. But you have to be willing to change something that you're doing. And part of it is casual sex. I'm over the casual sex. I know the second that I decided to take it off the table and I was dating so intentionally, it was no longer part of my worth. It was so, interesting how, I actually felt so much more powerful and beautiful when someone would talk to me and sex was off the table, and I realized we were able to connect and sex had nothing to do with it. And I realized there's so much more of me, so much more that I can offer the world that wasn't just sex. And I think that when we're having sex, we're quick to have sex so early on in this dating culture. It is messing with us and our sense of worth. And it's taking you further away from feeling really secure in your own skin, in your own everything who you are. And because of that, you're only going to be attracting someone who is not secure in themselves, who is not wanting that full-blown committed relationship to do life with. You're only going to be attracting that insecure person or the guy that can't commit. And it's going to be this ongoing cycle and it's never going to end. So if you also feel like, oh my gosh, I kind of been on this pattern or a little bit of a hamster wheel of different guys, different guys, but it's all the same type of person that won't commit. There is something going on a deeper level with you, and that's not anything wrong with that. But this episode, I truly want you to hear me, is an opportunity for you to take action and change it. So if you can right now, tell yourself, fuck it. I'm not going to have any more casual sex. Done. Next time I have sex, it's going to be with someone I'm going full-blown exclusive with, who is aligned with everything I want. If that thought is terrifying for you, if that thought seems impossible to you, I'm dropping my link below for you to connect. Like, honestly, this is what I do. This is what I do. I connect with women who truly want to find their forever partner. And even when you're losing some hope and you feel like it's not possible, this is where I come in. Okay, because it is. But you'll never find it doing what you've been doing. You have to be willing to change. You have to be willing to change. And so I really hope, let me know if this is resonating with you. Now, listen, the guys that are listening on YouTube, you guys are always on there, and you're going to be like, stop telling women to stop having casual sex. And I'm telling you, women, if you're listening on Spotify or Apple, for the love of God, come on to YouTube and help me out and comment on there and be like, yes. Because, and honestly, it's not to say that all guys think that way, by the way. And I'm joking, but there is some truth in that. I know there's a lot of guys that I've gotten some feedback from. They do not like some of the comments that I make and the messaging that I do, because I'm empowering women to stop giving themselves away so easily, right? So some guys don't like that. But the right guy will absolutely love that and respect you for it and wait around for you for that. So let me know in the comments. Reach out to me on Instagram, the JkL&x. Are you done with casual sex? I'm excited. This is going to be an amazing year. I'm like pumped. And it won't take long, by the way. Once you decide this and you actually say, you know what, next time I'm having sex is with my forever person or the person I'm going exclusive with, watch magic start to happen. Okay? And if you're having a hard time doing it, reach out. I'm here for you. And remember, don't settle for anything less than crazy love, because it has to be crazy love or nothing. Thank you for listening.